So welcome to Engineers of Steel. I'm Benji, autodidact steel designer. I'm here with
Wangari Mashari, a sectoral engineer. Mombi Mashari, a future architect.
So for Wangari and Mombi, they have chosen career path. So they have chosen STEM. So in the career, Mombi will be taking architecture, and Wangari will be taking structural engineering. So they will be working hand in hand. So when you're also teaching them, I'm not separating the course. So I'm teaching them both here and here. So this is the foundation to our program. That's the introduction, the main introduction. Then from the main introduction, we have the 12 core areas that will also be tackling as a part of our program. So this number 1, we go from number 1 to number 12. Take us to number 1. Name number 1. What is number 1? Wangari, number 1.
Artificial intelligence.
Number 2, Mombi.
Professional communication. Digital literacy. Document management. Architectural and structural engineering design.
Next.
Creative design. Science and technology. Financial literacy. Health and safety. Life skills. World studies. Current affairs.
And civic awareness. So these are the 12: artificial intelligence, professional communication, digital literacy, document management, architectural and structural engineering, creative design, science and technology, financial literacy, health and safety, life skills, world studies, and current affairs. So for example, number 1, artificial intelligence, we deal with the ChatGPT to write, explain, and plan for all our project. That's why we generate the ideas and notes. For Midjourney, creating images. Suno AI for creating music, maybe background music for our YouTube channel or music for our YouTube channel. Number 2, professional communication. So writing letters, emails, reports, and maybe memos. I'm closer here. So communication, writing letters and whatever, using a stamp, a seal, and signatures for all our documents. So number 3, digital literacy, that is typing, using of computer, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, file management, office tools, and maybe internet. All digital items that are done on computer. Then we come to number 4, document management. This is why you know how to file digital and physical files. No, so you know how to do it. Yes, so maybe something like invoice, a quotation, delivery note, inquiries, all of them. Either you do it, you file it in digital, or either on the internet, or you do it manually on a manual file. So we go to number 5, architectural and structural engineering. This is where you learn AutoCAD. Technical structures for designing heavy structures. And now we are introducing Inventor for doing a 3D design for making furnitures. We come to number 6, creative design. So in creative design, that's why you know how to use your camera to record or to do a shoot, to take photos. And then from there, you go and edit your images, or you edit your video through CapCut or Adobe Premiere Pro. You can, that's why you learn how to use Canva to make flyers. So, going number, Illustrator and Active Presenter. So in Active Presenter, we use it to record our computer screen, and then later on, so you can use the video to attach it on your whatever you are editing. So we come to number 7, science technology. So in science technology, science explains how the world works. Technology uses that knowledge to build tools, solutions. So, for example, we'll be doing maybe a simple demonstration on how you maybe, for example, how you do the galvanizing. That's a part of science technology. Mixing cement mixing cement with that, with sand and ballast. That also science. And then how we'll be using the machines, maybe something like pulleys, machines, motors, all of them. That's a combination of science and technology. So you come to financial literacy. Financial literacy is learning how to earn, save, and spend money using documents like invoice, quotation, everything. So, using of checks and managing your money. That maybe you when we are using an Excel sheet data to show how you are spending your money. That is CapEx. So you come to health and safety, and every time in our project, safety comes first. So, for example, you can see here we have the PPE. Standard page. From here, you can see we have some Caribbean. Come closer up a moment. You can see here we have the PPE. This is like now this one is a helmet. These are earmuffs. These are eye shields. So from the next is life skills. So life skills is all about cooking, cleaning, swimming, skating, everyday activity. So included how you cook, balanced diet, food, everything. Planting, weeding, going to farm. And now the last one, number 11, world studies. World studies mixes geography, history, and culture. So that's you know the how architecture in old times how it was working. Maybe in Egypt where we have the pyramids, we have China where we have the Great Walls of China. Number 12, current affairs and civic awareness, knowing about our country, what's going around the world. No, every day. Hi. From there, these are introduction. So these are part of number 12. This current affairs. Current affairs.
From a sketch on a page to the sparks in the night, we build our ideas, we rise to the light. Hands on the tools and our minds on the goal, stronger together. One vision, one soul, learning each day, every skill that we gain, stealing our hearts, courage running through our veins. Step after step, we design, we create, a future we shape, a world we elevate. Dream it, draw it, lift it high, touch the earth and meet the sky. Every challenge makes us grow. We From a sketch on a page to the sparks in the night, we build our ideas, we rise to the light. Hands on the tools and our minds on the goal. Stronger together, one vision, one soul. Learning each day, every skill that we gain. Steel in our hearts, courage running through our veins. Step after step, we design, we create. A future we shape, a world we elevate. Dream it, draw it, lift it high. Touch the earth and meet the sky. Every challenge makes us grow. We are the ones who dare and know. We are engineers of steel, building in the future, making it real. We sketch the structure, we rise and reveal the power inside us, the courage we feel. We are engineers of steel, hands on creators, driven with zeal. Together we learn, together we build, together we're strong. We are engineers of steel, architects of dreams, makers of change, turning raw ideas into something arranged. Concrete and steel, blended with art, precision and beauty in every part. Safety and science guiding our way, designing the world that our hearts want to stay. With every beam, every weld, every line, we build a tomorrow that's bold by design. Focus, courage, steady hands, turning visions into plans. Side by side we stand as one, a lifetime journey just begun. We are engineers of steel, building the future, making it real. From sketch to structure, we rise and reveal the power inside us, the courage we feel. We are engineers of steel, hands on creators, driven with zeal. Together we learn, together we build, together we're strong. We are engineers of steel. Lights on the workshop, ideas ignite. Hands of the makers, shaping the night. Sisters and mentor, united we strive. Strength in our minds, the dream is our guide. Africa rising, with brilliance we lead. Crafting tomorrow, with skill and with speed. Knowledge and greatness in every reveal. Forever we're strong, engineers of steel. We are engineers of steel. Lifetime journey, passion we feel. Learning, creating, the dream now is real. Together we rise. Oh, we are engineers of steel. Oh. We are engineers of steel. A lifetime journey, passion we feel. Learning, creating, the dream now is real. Together we rise. We are engineers of steel.
Now, so the next one, you can see here, that is a part of our introduction to our county and national leaders. That is, the topic was knowing our country. So there's a part of knowing our country. There's the former, that's the late Raila Odinga, a protect image of Uhuru Kenyatta, fourth president, and then we also continue with some. There's an elephant. This was done by a pen plotter, our pen plotter. That's an elephant, I think, the mountain there is Mount Kilimanjaro. We have another one here. This is what? This is parliament. This is parliament. You forgot. What about this? This is, maybe you are the one who did the plotting.
State House.
State House. What about this? This Chief Registrar. CRJ. Chief Registrar of Justice is called Honorable Amadi. This is the the judiciary, the structure of the judiciary, well done and plotted by our pen plotter. So we have another one here. This is Chief Justice.
Bible. Oh.
She's called Mother Koome. Then the Deputy Chief Justice called Muilu. The last one. Oh, the two last. This one. Speaker of the National Assembly and the Speaker of Senate. Plotted by
Agari.
Was it plotted by one guy? No, the last one. Who is that? Who is that?
He William Ruto. He William Ruto.
H.E.
Oh.
William Ruto, the fifth president. Higher down there. Mombi. So even you don't know, they are the one who protested.
He Kithure.
Kidiki Kithure, deputy president. Okay, so this is also done by our pen plotter. So you can show the pen plotter is working behind you.
Yes, Queen.
The last one here. So the last one here, our national flag. This is our national flag here, also plotted by a pen plotter. Then we have the emblem, and then we have the map of. Which country is this?
Kenya. Kenya.
Kenya. So you can hang them there.
Hi. Shika. Me, I'm not too tall.
Jota. And then
Wow.
we have this one. Hang it. Mtauza pesa ngapi? If you do it on a frame, how much will you sell?
1 million.
Yeah. If you put it on a frame, how much will you sell it?
1 billion.
1 billion or 1 million?
10 billion.
1 million.
10.
I'll buy you a frame, mweke hapo muuze hiyo. Sawa.
Give me more.
William Samoei Ruto. Then you can have this one.
They look the same, but Aki.
Okay, yeah.
Father, son, and daughter. Which you do? Very nice question. You don't know? Tekama, short one, come here. Kafupi. Super like a Jew. Yeah.
Hiyo hang hapa. Hang hapa. Do it here.
He did that wrong.
Do it here.
You nataka? Give me. Kafupi. To the people who said I'm short, I'm not.
Haya. Okay, give it.
Give me. Ukipieka aman.
Come on.
From a sketch on a page to the sparks in the night, we build our ideas, we rise to the light. Hands on the tools and our minds on the goal, stronger together. One vision, one soul, learning each day, every skill that we gain, steel in our hearts, courage running through our veins. Step after step we design, we create, a future we shape, a world we elevate. Dream it, draw it, live Years of change, turning raw ideas into something arranged. Concrete and steel, blended with art, precision and beauty in every part. Safety and science guiding our way, designing the world that our hearts want to stay. With every beam, every weld, every line.
Fourth President Uhuru Kenyatta, great Raila Odinga, national flag, emblem, map of Kenya, fifth President William Ruto, Deputy President, the State House, the Speaker of National Assembly, Speaker of Senate, Parliament, Chief Justice, Mother Koome, Deputy Chief Justice, Muir. Okay, so we go to the next phase. Yep. Estimate for the project. We did the presentation last time. So for a project to be successful, we require about that is $52,000. So next one is PPE, that is personal protective equipment. Number one, goggles, face shield. Number two, helmet, ear protection, that is ear muffs, dust mats, gloves, safety boots, reflective jacket or vest, well-done gloves, now well-dressed mask. Number 11 is apron, first aid kit, fire extinguisher. All of them are there. So next one. So the next one is our small computer here, a desktop. Most of the time we use it for pen plotting. So now we are doing our plotting here, back there. So the next one is here, workshop and safety rules. So we are wearing PPE, no using wrong hairs, inspection tools before use, cleanness, use of machines and training, emergency equipment, warnings and signs, and emergency. How you attend to emergency in case there is one. Purpose of the plan, so to protect life and to reduce injuries. Type of emergencies, fire emergency, maybe one. So the types of emergency, we have fire or smoke, serious injuries or medical emergency, electrical hazard and power fault, mechanical, chemical spills, structural hazard, environmental hazard, natural hazard. So number 3 is emergency procedure. Number 4, medical emergencies. Number 5, electrical emergencies. 6, machine malfunctions. 7, chemical spills. 8, structural or work hazards. Number 9, evacuation procedure. Then we have number 10, emergency equipment location, maybe fire extinguishers, first aid kit, emergency exit, main power cutoff, water source for maybe extinguishing the fire, emergency assembly point. So number 11, responsibility. So my responsibility, project coordinator, overall emergency decision making, communication with emergency services, ensuring workshop safety and items. Wangari and Mumbi follow the instructions during emergency, report hazards immediately, assist others where safe, no emergency procedures. In case for emergency, here are the numbers. Final safety message. In every emergency, stay calm, stay aware, and protect each other. So we have another image there, just a protect image.
In the night, we build our ideas, we rise to the light.
For doing our exercise, this is activity number, running area number. Number? Health and safety. So we have a weighing scale here. We usually take our weight scale every month. Like now, I've reduced with 6 grams. Yeah. So
Okay, we are laughing.
I've lost 1 gram. Okay.
80. 1 gram.
Yes, 1 gram higher.
Alikuwa kitambo alikuwa 90 something.
Nilikuwa 90. So here we have an introduction idea. So number 1, our journey begins with a simple but a powerful idea to learn by doing. So we'll be doing practicals. So number 2, safety first. Before any tools is lifted or any design is drawn, safety comes first. So you know that. PPE. So number 3, basic tools. So basic tools that you know about, measuring tools like a tape measure, a caliper, protractor, a ruler. So we come to number 4, steel accessories. You know about nuts, you know about bolts, you know about tubes, you know about H-beams. Is that okay? We come to number 5, steel components. Steel component, head plates, you have gasket. Anyway, that one you learn later. So steel products and finishings, mild steel, stainless steel, galvanized steel. So we go to number 6, practice, teamwork and reflection. Every project teaches more than construction. It teaches discipline, creativity and communication. We end each other session with reflection of what we have learned, sketches, notes and digital documentation, maintenance of tools and workspace, celebrating small wins by setting a new goal. So next one, major areas of architecture, architectural design, getting building concepts. So number 2, building planning and site analysis, studying the location, climate and terrain and others. Number 3, space and interior design. Number 4, environmental and sustainable. So number 4, environmental and sustainable design. Green architecture, solar power, ventilation, rainwater harvest. And number 5, construction documentation, producing architectural drawing, floor plan, sections and elevations. You know what is an elevation? Urban design and landscape architecture. Number 7, history and theory of architecture. History. No. So major areas of structural engineering. This one is for Hungary. So structural analysis, that's what we usually do. Structural design, maybe using AutoCAD or Tekla structures. Steel, concrete and timber structures. Number 4, foundation and soil mechanics. Number 5, earthquake and wind engineering. Number 6, construction method, project supervision. Number 7, structural drawing and BMI modeling. So we go to the next one, law of structural engineering. So you know your laws. You know your laws of structural engineering. Number 1, you start by analyzing. Laws of an architect, you start with imagining. You start with analyzing, you start with imagining. So for Hungary, checking the roads, choosing the right material for steel and others. We have the role of an architect, sketching idea for building and shaping the overall design. So and the rest. So together they share ideas, they plan buildings as a team and the rest. So next one, how architecture and structural engineering work together. So number 1, design strength. So a combined role for Hungary and Mombi. In our learning journey, we do not separate the architecture or structural engineering. We learn or we teach them as one connected system. So here are some of the. We imagine the building. We imagine the building together. We sketch the ideas for how the building should look like. So we make the buildings safer together. We balance the beauty and safety. We test ideas together. We solve problems as a team. That is Mobi and Gary. Combine laws, design spaces, and the rest. So summary, architect designs how a building looks and works. Structural engineer makes sure the building is strong and safe. Together we create buildings that are beautiful and strong. So the next one is national and government oversight bodies. So number 1, We start with legal licensing, regulation, safety and health, environmental and sustainability, quantity standards, finance and taxation. So like finance now and taxation, this year you get the KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority, Central Bank of Kenya CBK, Public Procurement Regulatory Authority. For quality and standards, Kenya Bureau of Standards, Kenya Accreditation Services, KENAS, Kenya Industrial Research and Development Institute, KIRDI. Environment and Sustainability, National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, Water Resources Authority, WARMA. Oh, this one is supposed to be one. State Department of Housing and Urban Planning, Safety and Health, Directorate of Occupation Safety and Health Services, DOSHI, Ministry of Health, Public Health, County Fire Departments, National Construction Authority Safety Unit. So we come to number one, Legal Licensing Authority. So National Construction Authority, NCA, Engineering Boards of Kenya, EBK, Board Registration of Architects and Quantity Surveyors, BORAC. Naitwa BORAC. You know BORAC? Mtajua tu hivi. So skilled labor, level 2, training and workforce development. So that is NITA, Ministry of Labor, Technical and Vocation, that is TVET. Energy and Infrastructure Oversight, IPRA, Kenya Power, and Rural Intervention Renewable Energy Corporation. Water and Sanitation, Water Resources Authority, Ministry of Water and Sanitation and Irrigation. Level 3, professional practices, that is Institution of Engineering Kenya, AYA, Architectural Association of Kenya, Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Small Medium Enterprise Authority, Kenya Investment Authority. Regional and global reference bodies, ISO, International Organization Standards, WEFA, World Federation Engineering Organization, UN Habitat Headquarters in Nairobi, ILO, International Labour Organization, Africa Organization for Standardization. Governance summary table for Kenya and global bodies, so categories. They are here, legal and licensing, quality and standards, safety and health, environment, financial and tax. So governance notes and summary, they are explained there. Basic tools, equipment for beginners, tape measure, ruler, asset, spirit level, caliper. You have them, yes or no? Cutting tools, that is hacksaw, marking tools, holding grips, screw and bolts, hammering tools, drilling and power, building tools, workshop equipment, basic tools. So next one is summary, advanced tool for engineering and steel. So we have a MIG welding machine, arc welding, TIG, plasma cutter, metal cutting, bed saw, bench grinder, argo grinder, hydraulic press, workshop machines, reed machine, reading.
Oh. Yeah, I think she can.
Drilling machine, air compressor, spray painting, bench vise, welding table, overheads. So the next one is concrete and construction equipment, precision measuring tools, digital design and tech equipment, media documentation equipment, safety and control, advanced and hand tools. Simple summary. So common terms used by structural engineers: foundation, load, beam, column, slab, frame and structural frame, plan, elevation, section, reinforcement, rebar, footing. So blueprint and others. Common terms used in AutoCAD, Workspace, CASA, grid, snap, layers, and the rest. Common AutoCAD keyboard shortcuts are listed here. So you come to the next one. Common terms used. So common terms used in structures, model, part, assembly, components or connection, profile, material, grids, work frame, reference. So reinforcement and others. So common technical structures, keyboard shortcuts, they are here, all of them. So the last one, welcome to our class. This is my chair for the project coordinator, and my desk. This desk for Mumbi. That side is for Wangari. We have our pen plotter here. We have a comfortable sofa here.
Eh?
We have a comfortable sofa. And then there's the whole of our class. We have our whiteboard. We have a desk here. And the rest. So we have a pen plotter here. A projector for presentation. This is all from movie done by our own product. I'll show you the product there. This is the image. This is a vector art. This is the image of Gary, and this is an image of Mumbi or seated. The same photo you will get it on our website. On our website. So the same it is on our cover, whether in YouTube or Facebook and other social medias. So next one, Mumbi and Wangari will take now the oath. You sign your oath.
Sparks in the night. We build our ideas. We rise to the light. Hands on the tools and our minds on the goal. Stronger together. One vision, one soul. Learning each day, every skill that we gain. Steel in our hearts, courage running through our veins. Step after step, we design, we create. A future we shape, a world we elevate. Dream it, draw it, lift it high. Touch the earth and meet the sky. Every challenge makes us grow. We are the ones who dare and know. We are engineers of steel, building the future, making it real.
I, architect Mumbi Macharia, pledge my oath of dedication to the Engineers of Steel mission. I commit to design structures that are safe, beautiful, and meaningful. I will respect people, culture, and the environment. I promise to grow my skills in drawing, modeling, and planning. I vow to design structures that inspire and serve for generations.
Sign. Date like 20th December 2025. Witness.
Dingalala, dingalala.
Haya, next Wangari. Haya.
Next.
Haya, next. Wangari, read. Haya, read.
I, Engineer Ngare Macharia, pledge my oath of dedication to the Engineers of Steel mission. I commit to learning the science of structures and the art of careful designs. I will grow my skills in precision, patience, and problem solving. I promise to protect the safety of my team and the people who will use what I build. I vow to build for strength, safety, and service to my community.
From a sketch on a page to the sparks in the night, we build our ideas, we rise to the light. Hands on the tools and our minds on the goal. Stronger together, one vision, one soul. Learning each day, every skill that we gain. Steel in our hearts, courage running through our veins. Step after step, we design, we create. A future we shape, a world we elevate. Dream it, draw it, lift it high. Touch the earth and meet the sky. Every challenge makes us grow. We are the ones who dare and know. We are engineers of steel, building the future, making it real. Engineers of change, turning raw ideas into something arranged. Concrete and steel, blended with art, precision and beauty in every part. Safety and science, guiding our way, designing the world that our hearts wanna stay. With every beam, every weld, every line, we build a tomorrow that's bold by design. Focus, courage, steady hands, turning visions into plans. Side by side we stand as one, a lifetime journey just begun. We are engineers of steel, building the future, making it real. From sketch to structure we rise and reveal the power inside us, the courage we feel. We are engineers of steel, hands-on creators, driven with zeal. Together we learn, together we build, together we're strong. We are engineers of steel. Lights on the workshop, ideas ignite. Hands of the makers, shaping the night. Sisters and mentor, united we strive.